Welcome to my YouTube channel and Facebook page. Husanthal from this end, talking to you. Today I brought a novel summary, Ransom, written by Louis Duncan. Louis Duncan, born in 1934 in United States, she was died in 2016. She was a novelist, poet, and journalist. Her famous work, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Down a Dark Hall, The Twisted Window, Stranger with My Face, Daughters of Eve, Ransom. So let's start. Marianne Paget, age 18 years. Jesse French, age 15 years. Brian Kirtland, age 18 years. Bruce Kirtland, age 15 years. Dexter Barton, age 18 years. Were kidnapped by Mr. Buck, Miss Rita, and Mr. John. Mr. Buck killed bus driver Mr. Godfrey and captured his seat. Mr. Buck and fellows have decided to kidnap six families, kid for ransom, amount 90,000 US dollars. Hard luck for Mr. Buck and good luck for families. Lindley's family's kids, Lois and Betty, were absent on the day. Miller family caught an accident, so they were also absent from the event, so they were saved. Residents of Garden Valleys were attractive enough for kidnappers because it was a posh area and kidnappers supposed they will be able to receive handsome amount and will live a lavish life. Glenn Kirtland was strong enough and was supposed to rescue rest of the group. They were kept at the top of the hill as hostage in freezing temperature. Bruce Kirtland was a weak guy who took his brother as hero, who comes and defeats everyone and is declared the winner. Marian Paget was a very strong girl. She liked Glenn Kirtland. She also liked her daddy, Jack Paget, instead of her mother's second husband, Mr. Rodney Donovan. Jessie French was a shy girl. In fact, her mother, Mrs. French, moved with Jessie, Jay, and Jackie to Valley Gardens so she can groom her children in better environment. So it was the result that her daughter was kidnapped. Kirtland boy's father, Steve Kirtland, was wealthy and was able to pay ransom amount 15,000 US dollars easily, but it was a huge amount for rest of the families. Dexter Barton was orphan boy and who was living with his bachelor uncle Mr. Mark Creed, who did not bother about Dexter, who was missing. Boys were locked in storeroom while girls were in Miss Rita's custody. Kids group was planning to run away from hostage. Glenn Kirtland planned that boys should escape in first phase and will bring help to rescue the girls. Dexter Barton, who had one hand and arm active, refused to accept this plan. He was not ready to put girls' life in danger. He told clearly that if they will rescue and will run from the hostage, it will be done collectively. Otherwise, all of them will stay there. Clean asked him, then make a plan for escape. Dexter distributed duties that Marion will engage Miss Rita. Jesse will steal keys of a storeroom and will unlock boys. Bruce will stay near the gate. Glee and Dex will go outside. Dex will start the wagon without keys because he had this skill. According to the plan, when Mr. Buck and Miss Rita slept, they took the keys and Bruce was at gate. All of a sudden, Mr. Buck woke up for beer. When he was half dozy and was ready to go back in room, Bruce happily entered in room and said, Dexter started the wagon. The moment when Mr. Buck was able to understand and respond to the situation, three of the boys ran away from the house. Marian and Jesse left inside. Buck shot down one of them. When Jesse checked, it was poor Dex, whose shoulders faced the bullet. Poor Dex, whose one arm and one leg was polio affected, now was shot down. While Glenn and Bruce ran away, Mr. Buck sat in wagon, went to chase them. Jesse and Marianne, after long struggle, brought injured Dex inside the house. Glenn and Bruce were chased by Mr. Buck. Bruce wanted to go back and help Dex, cause he knew Dex hit by Mr. Buck, but Glenn refused with it. When Mr. Buck was chasing, his wagon fell from turning and caught fire. Bruce went back. Glenn took Bruce's jacket and ran for escape. Bruce joined the girl and Dex. Mr. Rod went to see Mr. John after his call with pistols. Mr. John said, "You brought the money." Mr. Rod told him, "Yes, but first of all, I want to see my daughter, Marianne." Mr. John sat in Mr. Rod's car and went to Hostage Place. On the way, they found Glenn and took him along with them. As Miss Rita heard Buck had died, she lost her hope and power. Glenn captured both Miss Rita and Mr. John. All were rescued and took safely home. All this action took place on Sunday hours. So it was an action and thrill based novel which did not give single chance to put down the book. Novel is full with revelations. Glenn, who was handsome and strong, proved selfish and self-centered. He looked like hero, but his whole action was moving around himself, hitting Miller's family's boy by his car and hiding the truth, making plans only rescue himself, not stopping when Dexter was shot down by Mr. Buck and asking Bruce if he is going back, give his jacket to Glenn. All these acts show that he just thinks and cares for himself, nobody else. Bruce Kirtland, his brother, was very kind hearted. He was opposite of Glenn. Kirtland. Marianne hated his her stepfather, Mr. Rodney, and did not spare a single chance to disgrace him. She loved her father, Jack Paget, but Paget did not come to rescue, so she admitted that Mr. Rod, although was not father, but was like a father. Jessie apparently seemed introvert and shy girl, but all events made her very strong. Hero of novel, Dex, whose one arm and one leg stopped growth after polio at age of 12, an orphan boy who made safer plan for rescue. It was Dex who proved himself hero when he disagreed with Glenn plan that only boys will rescue from the hostage. It also shows that your strong body and your handsome features don't prove that you are a hero, but your heroic actions make you hero. So it was very interesting novel which I shared with you people. Till my next video, take care of yourself and ciao ciao.